In the vast, swirling mists of the tides of the cosmos, the universe ebbed and flowed with the rhythm of unseen forces. The very fabric of reality was bound by intricate, self-replicating patterns, geometric tapestries born from the harmony of nature and technology, spirit and science. These patterns were not simply beautiful, they were powerful. They held the secrets to cosmic balance, the pulse of worlds, and the growth of life itself. Among the ancient civilizations scattered across the stars, some had come to understand the deeper significance of these geometric tapestries. They saw them as a reflection of the tides of the cosmos, a rhythm that connected all living things, from the smallest grain of sand to the largest planetary bodies. To them, the geometric tapestries were not just mathematical curiosities, they were expressions of universal truths, the key to maintaining balance across the cosmos. In the heart of the world known as Ixtala, a civilization thrived amidst its vast forests, where the growth of flora and fauna followed geometric designs echoing the celestial rhythms of the universe itself. Among its inhabitants was Raina, a skilled drone pilot and researcher tasked with observing and maintaining the harmony of these intricate environments. Her mission was to map and study the uncharted regions of Ixtala's forests, ensuring that the delicate balance between nature and technology remained undisturbed. Raina's drone hovered silently above the lush canopy, equipped with advanced sensors and multispectral cameras. It was more than just a machine, it was an extension of her consciousness, moving with the same grace and precision as her thoughts. From her command station nestled in the trunk of an ancient tree, Raina watched as the drone fed her detailed information about the geometric distribution of the trees below. For centuries, these forests had grown in perfect harmony, their dimensions stable and self-sustaining. Yet recently, anomalies had begun to appear in the data, irregularities that hinted at a deeper disruption. The once unbroken self-similarity of the forest canopy began to crumble, clusters of trees growing too close together in some areas, while vast empty patches emerged in others. Raina's mind raced as she adjusted the drone's path, guiding it toward the heart of the disturbance. She wasn't just an observer, she was a guardian of the cosmic weave. Her society understood that the health of the forests, and by extension the planet itself, depended on maintaining the balance of these geometric patterns. Steady now, she whispered to herself, fingers dancing over the control interface. Let's see what's going on down there. The drone descended through the shifting light of the forest, casting a soft glow on the underbrush as it scanned for data. Each rustle of leaves and snap of twigs felt amplified in the stillness, an echo of nature's heartbeat. As Raina's drone lowered further into the forest, the anomalies became more pronounced. Dense tree clusters tangled in unnatural shapes, their branches intertwining in chaotic, distorted designs. The familiar patterns of self-similarity were replaced by unpredictable, jagged forms, as though the forest were reacting to an unseen force. The deeper the drone ventured, the more erratic the data became. Raina could see the geometric dimension, normally a stable value between 2 and 3, fluctuating wildly on her screens. Something was distorting the natural order of the forest, a disruption that went beyond simple environmental decay. Identify source, she commanded, but the drone merely buzzed in response, its systems overloaded. Frustration surged within her. She couldn't just stand back and watch, she had to uncover the truth. Leaving the drone hovering above, Raina descended from her command station and ventured into the forest on foot. The air was thick with tension, as if the trees themselves were alive with some unknown consciousness. Every step brought her closer to the source of the disturbance, and the geometric patterns of the forest grew more chaotic with each passing moment. As Raina pushed through the twisted undergrowth, she stumbled upon a clearing at the heart of the forest. At its center stood a massive crystal structure, its surface etched with intricate geometric designs. The crystal pulsed with a soft, inner light, resonating with the surrounding forest as though it were a conduit for the cosmic forces that governed the weave of the planet. "What in the cosmos?" Raina whispered, awestruck. She approached the crystal, drawn to its glow, her fingers reaching out to touch its smooth surface. A shiver ran through her, a jolt of energy coursing up her arm. The patterns on the crystal danced before her eyes, reflecting the same chaotic distortions she had seen in the forest. Before Raina could fully comprehend the significance of her discovery, a soft light shimmered at the edges of the clearing. From the shadows emerged ethereal beings, their forms composed of shifting, self-similar patterns. They were the cosmic guardians, ancient entities who had watched over the harmony of the cosmos since time immemorial. Their presence filled the clearing with awe and reverence, their cosmic forms constantly shifting and changing, reflecting the patterns of the tides themselves. These guardians existed on a higher plane of reality, where the weave of existence governed all things. "You have come to witness the disturbance in the balance," one of the guardians spoke, its voice echoing in Raina's mind. "The harmony of the cosmic web has been disrupted, and the tides of the cosmos are out of alignment." Raina stood frozen, overwhelmed by the guardian's presence. She had read ancient texts about such beings, but never imagined she would encounter them. "What caused this disruption?" she whispered, her voice trembling. "The imbalance is a consequence of forces beyond your world," the guardian replied. "The patterns that govern all life have been disturbed, and the crystal you see before you is the anchor that maintains the harmony of this forest. If the balance is not restored, the distortion will spread across the cosmos." Raina realized her mission was more than an investigation. She had been summoned to help restore the cosmic weave that had been disrupted. "Together, we will restore the balance," Raina said, her voice steadier now, filled with purpose. The guardians nodded, their forms shimmering with agreement. Using the drone's data and her understanding of geometric algorithms, Raina began to work alongside the guardians, analyzing the dimensions of the forest and comparing them to the self-similar patterns etched into the crystal. The guardians moved gracefully around her, their collective energy resonating with the patterns of the forest. However, as Raina delved deeper into the problem, she sensed an underlying tension in the energy field. The disturbances were not just chaotic, they felt like a clash between opposing forces, the active and the receptive. The essence of the forest was imbalanced, with one energy dominating the other. "The essence of the cosmos is a dance," one of the guardians explained, its voice melodious. "The active force drives creation, bringing forth energy and movement. The receptive force nurtures and sustains, allowing life to flourish. When one energy overwhelms the other, harmony is lost." Raina nodded, realizing the profound truth in the guardian's words. She had always felt the delicate interplay of these energies within herself, the strength of her ambitions tempered by the compassion that guided her decisions. Now, it was clear that her understanding of this balance was crucial in restoring the forest's harmony. "Then we must find a way to balance these energies," Raina said, determination filling her. "If the crystal is the anchor, we need to channel both the nurturing force and the active force into it." As she focused on the crystal, Raina envisioned the energies surrounding her, the vibrant green of the forest symbolizing the nurturing essence, while the powerful winds rustling through the trees represented the dynamic force. She felt the heartbeat of the universe within her, a pulse that resonated with both energies. "Let us combine our strengths," she proposed to the guardians. "We can channel the nurturing force of the receptive into the crystal, while the active energy amplifies its power. Together, we will restore the balance." The guardians formed a circle around her, their energies intertwining in a magnificent display of color and light. As Raina closed her eyes, she could feel the cosmic energies surging through her. She became a conduit, allowing the nurturing essence of the forest to flow into the crystal, while the strength of the winds bolstered its power. Hours passed as Raina worked, her mind immersed in the patterns and equations flowing through her consciousness. The geometric algorithms she had studied for years became the foundation for her actions, guiding her as she adjusted the energy fields around the crystal. "Raina," the guardian called, its voice a soothing melody. "Align your intention with the essence of the tides. Feel the rhythm of the cosmos, and let it guide you." As she closed her eyes, Raina felt the vibrations of the forest and the guardians intertwining with her own energy. The patterns of self-similarity danced in her mind, and she realized that the disruption was a manifestation of the disconnection between the active and receptive energies. With each breath, she focused on balancing these energies within herself. The nurturing essence enveloped her, allowing her to feel the pulse of the earth, while the dynamic force ignited her spirit. It was a dance of creation and sustenance, a harmonious union that formed the basis of existence. In that moment of unity, she visualized the crystal absorbing the energies swirling around it. She felt the tides of the cosmos resonate through her, the cosmic rhythm echoing within her very being. She was not merely an observer, she was a participant in the sacred dance of existence. As the energies coalesced within the crystal, a brilliant light erupted, illuminating the clearing. The distorted patterns around the forest began to shift, slowly realigning into their rightful places. The chaos unraveled, revealing the intricate beauty of the geometric designs that governed the balance of life. The crystal pulsed in sync with the heartbeat of the universe, restoring the harmony that had been lost. With each pulse, the forest responded, the trees standing tall and vibrant, their forms reflecting the intricate patterns of the cosmos. As the light faded, Raina opened her eyes to find the clearing transformed. The chaotic growth had reverted to its natural beauty, the trees standing proud and self-similar once more. The guardians shimmered with approval, their forms radiating satisfaction. "You have restored the balance, Raina," one of the guardians said, its voice resonating with warmth. "You are now a guardian of the cosmic weave, a steward of the tides of the cosmos." A surge of emotion filled Raina as she absorbed their words. She felt the weight of her new responsibility, the profound connection she shared with the universe. She was no longer just a pilot, she had become a protector of the harmony that governed all existence. As the guardians began to fade back into the ether, their forms dissolving into shimmering particles of light, Raina felt a deep sense of connection. They were not merely protectors of the cosmic weave, they were reflections of her own spirit, guiding her toward her destiny. "Remember, Raina," a voice echoed in her mind, the last words of the guardian. "You are part of the cosmic fabric. Your actions shape the patterns of existence." With the guardians gone, Raina stood alone in the clearing, the morning light filtering through the trees, casting a warm glow over the restored forest. The air was alive with the sounds of nature, and she could feel the balance returning to Igthala. But within her, a new understanding had awakened. She could no longer be just a pilot, she had become a steward of the cosmic patterns, a guardian of the balance that governed the universe. The lessons of the active and receptive energies now resonated within her, a reminder of the harmony that must be maintained. As she made her way back to her command station, Raina felt a renewed sense of purpose. The mission ahead would be daunting, but she was ready to embrace her role as a protector of the tides of the cosmos. With each new dawn, she would strive to maintain the harmony of existence, ensuring that the geometric patterns of the universe continued to weave their intricate designs. In the heart of Igthala, the crystal pulsed softly, its light a beacon of hope and a reminder that the balance of the cosmos was not a given, it was a responsibility that lay in the hands of those who dared to understand its depths. Raina's journey had just begun, and she was determined to carry the knowledge of the cosmic weave forward, for the sake of her world and the universe beyond.